I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid.
Yeah, it's been a ride. I guess I had to go to that place to get to this one. Now some of you might still be in that place. If you're trying to get out, you can try and read my lyrics off of this paper before I lay 'em, but you won't take the sting out these words before I say 'em. 'Cause ain't no way I'ma let you stop me from causing mayhem. When I say I'ma do something, I do it. I don't give a damn what you think, I'm doing this for me. So fuck the world, feed it beans, it's gas up if it thinks it's stopping me. I'ma be what I set out to be without a doubt, undoubtedly. And all those who look down on me, I'm tearing down your balcony. No ifs, ands, or buts.
It was a cold Sunday afternoon in Harlem, February 21st, 1965. The streets outside the Audubon Ballroom buzzed with the sounds of anticipation. Inside, hundreds of people took their seats, waiting for the man they had come to hear, Malcolm X. He stepped onto the stage in his familiar dark suit and glasses, his presence calm yet commanding. His wife, El-Shabazz, sat in the audience with their children, watching as he prepared to speak. For years, Malcolm's voice had been the sound of defiance, sharp, fearless, unshakable. But that afternoon, as he greeted the crowd, there was an air of tension. Everyone knew he had enemies. Few imagined how close they were. Moments later, a voice shouted from the back of the room, "Get your hand out of my pocket." The words caused heads to turn. Confusion, shouting, then chaos. Within seconds, 3 men rushed forward. A shotgun blast thundered through the hall, followed by the crack of pistols. When it was over, Malcolm X lay on the stage. His body struck 21 times. Betty screamed. The crowd froze. One of the gunmen, caught by Malcolm's followers, was beaten before the police arrived. His name was El-Hajj, a member of the Nation of Islam. Malcolm was rushed to Columbia Presbyterian Hospital, but it was too late. At 39 years old, the man who had risen from street hustler to revolutionary leader was gone. The road to Harlem. The seeds of that tragic day had been planted a year earlier. In March of 1964, Malcolm X publicly broke away from the Nation of Islam, the religious movement that had transformed him from Malcolm Little, a former convict, into one of the most powerful speakers of his generation. For years, he had been Elijah Muhammad's most devoted minister, preaching the nation's message of black pride, self-reliance, and separation from white society. But as Malcolm grew in fame, he began to see contradictions in the movement, especially in Elijah Muhammad himself. When Malcolm discovered that Muhammad had fathered several children with his secretaries, the disappointment was deep and personal. That same year, Malcolm traveled to Mecca, the holy city of Islam. There he saw Muslims of every race praying side by side. The experience changed him. He returned to America with a new name, El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz, and a new vision. He no longer spoke of hatred or division. He spoke of unity, human rights, and justice for all people. But to the Nation of Islam, this was betrayal. The threats began. Throughout 1964, the warnings grew louder. Malcolm received phone calls threatening his life. His former brothers in the nation denounced him publicly. Ministers preached sermons calling for his death. And though he was watched constantly by the FBI's COINTELPRO program, no one offered him protection. The FBI had long considered Malcolm a dangerous man, someone capable of uniting black Americans under one cause and connecting that struggle with freedom movements across the world. They listened to his phone calls, read his mail, and followed his every step. Their surveillance revealed what Malcolm already knew. He was a marked man. In February 1965, the threats turned violent. At 2 in the morning on February 14th, his home in Queens was firebombed while he and his family were asleep. Flames filled the house, but everyone escaped unharmed. Malcolm blamed the Nation of Islam. The police investigated half-heartedly, and no one was charged. Still, Malcolm refused to stop. He told reporters, "I live like a man who's already dead.